Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today we're diving into the world of Microsoft Loop components. So this is a collaborative tool that's been changing the way we work together. So whether you're a seasoned Microsoft user or just starting out, Loop is here to streamline your workflow and boost your productivity. So I've been using this for the past few months, and I must say I'm in love. I really like it. It's something that I've just been looking for the past few years, just all in one. That's just really refreshing to see for a while actually. Also, it's always worth mentioning that Loop is actually available across platforms. So I can use Loop on my Mac using the. I've not even downloaded the desktop version actually for Mac, but I'm using the browser version, and on my PC I'm using the desktop version. So I need to actually do a video maybe on Mac, see if it works as an app. But yeah, I use it in the browser version on Mac, so that's quite works quite good. So you may be wondering, well, what are loop components? So think of loop components as mini apps that live inside your existing Microsoft apps. So like your Teams, your Outlook, your whiteboard. Loop components, they're like sticky notes, but on steroids, letting you share lists, tasks, tables, and even notes in real time with your team. So why use Loop? Real-time collaboration. I cannot emphasize that enough. Any edits happen instantaneously, no matter where your team is. Everyone sees the latest updates, keeping everyone on the same page. So as long as they've got internet connection and they're edit contributing, they can see all the changes in real time. That's it. That's a win. uh, Work across apps. So loop components are versatile. You can use them in Teams chats, Outlook emails, and even Word documents. That's really cool. Also, they're simple and intuitive. So this means no need for you to learn like complex software. Or you can just get started in seconds and collaborate effortlessly. Anyways, enough talking. Let's just jump in and get looping. So in this example, I am giving my boss a handover update because I'm going on holiday. Why not? So I thought, okay, I'll give my boss a quick handover of like where things are. So we are working on buildings A to C. It's just a fictitious company. We just do something to buildings. Why not? So building one, I'm just gonna say, yep, the requirements have been approved. It's in progress. Gate is in development, and the rug status. We haven't got rug status. Wow. Okay, how do we do that? So now we're gonna do some magic. So loop components allows us to change column types, and to do that we just go we can change the text, number, date, person, whatever we want to use it for. But in this case we want to see a rug status, and we just go to rug status. We had created one earlier on, but is like this. Green. Basically, the way I can describe these are like Excel validations if you ever use some, or even Google validations where you have a list of a drop-down list where you just want people to pick things from. I've got a video of that. You can watch later on. It's that's literally that. That's how you just create them. But I'll just show you an example how to create one. So to create a validation in uh, in loop components, we can just say here cars. Then we're going to go down to our column type, and we're going to say label. I think I've got cars already, and yeah, let's go for that. So let's say there's no option, so we can just click options here, say BMW. Then we can say add option again. I've done this the long way around. Listen, right, let's just leave them for now. So these are now options that we have, so we can actually just change here, add specific cars that we want to list. So that's literally a validation list where we list the number, the items we want, and people to select from that. That's just essentially that. But yeah, in this case it's just a bit nicer and easier to use. So here we're going to say our rug status for this one is going to be building A is no. Then we're going to say yes, but we're going to say progress not started. Say on hold. Then here we're going to say it's analysis because why not? Then we're gonna say here analysis, and we're gonna say here this one is amber, then this one is red. So already that's kind of like a nice little visual, like straight high level uh, update to our boss. Like, okay, for building A, it's approved, it's in progress, it's a dev at the moment, it's green. Then here we can say, but then we can add a little bit of commentary as well in there if we want. We can just say comments. Comments. Then we know this is by default is going to be a text column. So that's fine. So yeah, you can say no comment there, that's fine, but the amber ones, um, not signed off, okay, not signed yet, uh, lack of resource, see email. There you go. So there's a wider discussion going on, so we could just say see email, then my boss can just go and check his email, or we can even attach a link to a specific email in there, then they can see which email we're talking about. So your options there are endless. So we've done that because our boss is added to this workspace. They can see all the changes that we're making in there. So now that that's done, we can just say, okay, it is what it is. And instead of like trying to email our boss, we can just say make a comment here, or even not even that. We can just say uh, hi, hi T. Yeah, is the updates. Anything else? Just say let me know. Yeah, if you have any questions. Voila, and that's it. So already we've just done that, but we can be a bit more formal, and we just say let's call them out, and we just say hey T, there you go. So now they can see this already, and they can even come into the update and just say, okay, fantastic. They give us a thumbs up, they saw it, and they can even comment on that as well, and just say, well, they can say whatever they want. And let's say our boss is really cool, is say, have a lovely time on horse. Then okay, voila. So our boss is just like giving us thumbs up and just told us to have a lovely time on holiday. So that's quite good. He's a generous guy. Then they can say uh, they can rate more comments on there as well. Let's see what they're saying. They're typing. We can just see things coming on. Showed. There you go. And voila. So they've just asked us to do something again. So yeah, we can just respond saying, okay, yeah, why not? Let's just give them a thumbs up. And what are they asking for? So we know the code they're asking for, but how do we share that piece of code in here? So we can just say here, uh, let's create maybe a heading so that it's signposted for them, or even not. Let's just go there. Let's just do this. Okay, and then we're gonna say /. So loop allows us to choose different components uh, from by typing /. So we can add a table, a checklist, and stuff like that. But we want to add a code snippet, so we can either just come in here. It's also worth noting there's different ways to do that. So we could say /. Then you know, if when you start typing like say code, it gives you like option again to do like a inline code, a small snippet of code within a line of text or paragraph. So you could actually just start writing, then you can just put a snippet of code. But here we just want to use a big block of code, which is quite okay. So here we get like our text editor. We can drop down and see like what languages are supported. So you got like plain text, you get VAT files, you can do, so let's just do like a little Python script in there. So you say um, I in range 5, say what do we say here? Let's print, yeah, why not? And that's that. So our boss has asked us for a snippet of code. We've delivered that. We can actually even play around with this code. We can just remove the line count in there, or we can just copy the code to somebody else to run it before we share it and stuff like that. So that's really cool. So then here we can say uh, we can call out, yeah, say hey T, see the code below. And voila. So now we know this is a conversation ongoing with your boss and stuff like that, so that's quite cool. And already we can just see like things that somebody's responding, somebody's trying to type something, that sort of thing. So we can just say voila. So in real time these things are happening. They're just on the other side of the country. We work remotely, so they can just respond instantaneously, and we're okay with that. So happy days. We've shared our updates. We have like put some comments in there. We have like shared another piece of code that they can just gonna run. We've tested it and it works fantastic. So for this example, that's all I had today. I just wanted to show like how I'm currently using it. So this is actually quite a cool piece, because like gone are the days where you have to send like a long email with like different things. You can just do things in one place, and this like promotes people to collaborate as well while you're away. So like any updates that are taking place in your absence, people can comment in there as well, so that you can see like the same document you edited before you went away, and it will have more information. So that's I think that's I really like it. It's really cool. So yeah, it's a powerful tool for boosting collaboration and getting things done really. uh, Give it a try and see how they can transform your workflow. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Yeah, remember, leave a comment below with your loop questions or favorite use cases. Check out the loop website for more information, and yeah, just enjoy it really. It's quite cool. I really like I've been enjoying using it and just experimenting with different things. Of course, some of the things are going to be overkill, and it's only thing I can say is know your audience, like who you're dealing with. Yeah, so enjoy, and until next time, goodbye.